everybody. Hello, hello. I'm just gonna go ahead and say hi. My name is Bongi. If you don't know me, please go ahead and come in and like the stream and also just be here with us, okay? And the person woke up, and my person woke up. Yeah. Mm. So, guys, um, today is a Wednesday. No, Tuesday. Correction. 16th of December. Okay? This is South Africa on 16th of December. And I'm like, I am glad that there's nothing bouncing out here. Like the noise is something else sometimes. This is why sometimes you just can't film because there's noises in the background that you don't want to have over there. Okay? So today it's the 16th of December, and I cannot believe it's this quiet. Okay, you see this cupcake economy, it's driving people crazy, and this is what it's come to. Like literally, the silence. Are you hearing that? That is silence. That is silence. Oh, by the way, if you're coming in, please go ahead and tell me if you can hear me because I have the mic on, but I don't know if it's even working. Guys, I put on this brown lipstick thing. I don't know if it's working for me. I saw it working for Candace Owens. I don't know if it's working with my complexion though, because it looks like now I just look like a smoker. So I don't know if it's working for me. But yeah, it's the 16th of December and it's dead quiet outside in South Africa. Like, do you know what 16th of December means here in South Africa? I don't think you understand. Like 16th of December in South Africa is one of those things that it's like how can I put this? One of the Diwali days, one of those days that we pre celebrate before Christmas. Hello, Christopher. Christopher. Did I say that right? I don't know. Hi, Chris. Hi. Hi, hi, hi. It's really so I'm like, it's the 16th of December, and this is what's happening. Yeah, they come in and they go out. I won't lie to you. They come in and they go out. So it might be only you, and then the next thing, like there is more people, and then the next thing they are out again. I'm just used to it being like that, but I'm still surprised. I'm still surprised that like it's the 16th of December in South Africa and it's dead quiet outside. Okay, it's dead quiet outside, and I'm like, what is happening? Is it the economy, or people are just out there where they are like having those braais? By the way, if you don't know what a braai in South Africa, that's a barbecue. But there is though something that they said that might be making it so dead quiet in the streets. Apparently, okay, there used to be something like street bashes around, here. 16th of December is one of the days where you can literally organize a street bash and it will boom for you, okay? But something happened not so long ago. Oh, okay, you're in South Africa. All right, that's great. So something happened a few days ago in the street bash, and some people got hurt. Some people got hurt, and others they ended up in the hospitals. And others are gonna be soon 6 feet under because of the street bash that happened. I don't want to say it like in its former words for what happened, but yes, it happened, and now the street bashes are being banned. Okay, they are saying if your street bash is not compliant, yeah, they're saying if your street bash is not compliant. Hello, Noble, Okechi, hi. So they're saying if your street bash is not compliant to the municipality, if you are just holding umqimbi and you have not, send the papers, okay, to the municipality, of your area or your province over there or your town over there, if it's not compliant, you are going to get arrested. Because the person who recently hosted this bash, this street bash, is now they are looking for him. He's a wanted person because people got hurt and he is not there to be held accountable. So they want to hold him accountable for that. Now my question is, here in South Africa, if you do not know how big weddings can get, okay, they can literally close the street that you live on the neighborhood to host a tent to accommodate the people. So now I'm asking myself, are they considering that as like a street bash? Is it going to have to comply with the same rules that the street bash is going to comply to? Hello, Beam! Forever Young. Hi, 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 hi. Thank you for coming in. Guys, please go ahead and like the stream if you are coming in. Because like people sometimes don't like the stream when they're coming in. So as I was saying, there are so many weddings that happen during like this time of the year here in South Africa. And some of them, they don't even go to what's this, they don't even go to the municipality to say we're going to close the street to do the wedding thing, so we're going to need the permit to do so. Thank you for subscribing, thank you for liking. Please guys, whoever comes in, please go ahead, like the stream and also subscribe. So as I'm saying, like that thing that is happening now, because like they're saying they're gonna if your street bash is not compliant. Hi Joshua, hi. So if your street bash is not compliant to the laws of the whole municipality in your area, you're gonna be arrested. I'm asking, are the brides and grooms that are having their ceremonies and stuff like that going to have the same problem as well, of like you closed the street and now you hosted a tent in the middle of the road, so now we're going to arrest you because you're having this event over here? I'm just asking. That's my question. Ne? Yeah. And I know that this thing of having a permit, yes, and I know that they are being greedy, and I know that this thing of having a permit, like it's gonna go to the point of whereby now they're gonna want to you must take out a certain amount of money in order to have the permits, because remember, most people do their weddings, most people do their Stockville events at this time of the year. Okay, so now street bash have come with that thing of like us, we might get banned for having our informal weddings. Okay, it's a wedding, it's a formal wedding, but then tonight here in South Africa, especially Komahayeng, in the real areas, the roads there are so informal. Some of them, like, how am I gonna get a permit for a road that you can't even describe that this is the road? Because in most cases it's just a double up cut, where you like cutting corners to pass so that you can get to your house. Like, as in the real areas, that's the type of vibe that we have in some areas. Okay, so now I'm wondering, are they going to need permits for that as well? And are they going to fine you now if you're going to have such a thing? Because, okay, fine, you're going to say that they are going to fine the people who are having street bashes. But now it will look unfair to the people who are having weddings. But here's the difference between these two men. Street bashes, they pay money to go into these events. Weddings, you don't pay money. You just show up, you know? So I'm wondering. Yes, they want all the money. Yes, they do. They just want the money to come to them. And in December. So now that since the Matanga Commission wrapped up, that like people are scared, like the subs people, they are scared now of taking bribes, because every head is gonna be literally on the chopping board. Everybody is being watched like hawks. And now the new way of doing it is saying we are holding people accountable. We are going to be the people who are now doing our duty. I'm like, you should have been doing your duty a long time ago. Okay, you should have been doing your duty a long time ago. The crime that is in South Africa right now, the amount of things. This is why people are having purple screens, because the GBV, the robberies. Like, the only people whom like they are ruthless. It's the cash transit people. They are ruthless. Those people, bullets be flying over there if you try and hold a heist against those guys. Ne? So like nje, you know what? This is the new scam of getting the money out of South Africans. Now I'm wondering, this guy, yeah, I think this is the new scam now, like of getting money. Because now I'm wondering if this guy who's gonna be held accountable, okay, fine, he didn't do anything to hurt those people. Those people, you see, this is why I don't even go to concerts. I'm short. I fear stampedes. Okay, I don't know what happened over there. I really don't know what happened over there. What is it? Was it a stampede? What was it that happened over there? But now I'm sure they're gonna say he must pay a certain fine because maybe the street bash was not complying to the laws, you know. And another thing, because I started film and television, and every time we had to go to an event, not an event, guys. Every time we had to go on set to shoot, if we're gonna be shooting on the street, we need a permit, you know. And I'm wondering now, does that mean now we're gonna be paying to shoot on certain on streets? Because that's what it's coming to. Yeah, that's what it's coming to, and it's going to be positioned as now we are holding ourselves accountable. We need to be a country that is governed by laws. Meanwhile, we know what they have been doing. The fact that Umkhunu is still getting a salary while all these things were happening, and he appointed himself as the person who can ban things, um, unban things, and you know, let me let me husa. Okay, let me husa. I don't know how to speak Afrikaans. I don't know even to save my life. You know what? I don't know how to speak Afrikaans, but like I enjoy it when I hear people who speak it fluently and they try and involve you in the what's this in the conversation, because sometimes I don't know if people understand that Afrikaans, they sometimes include words that come from other, that come from other cultures as well. But we also borrow from those other words, for instance, guys, I've always wanted, like I really wanted to really have this conversation about makoti. I didn't know like the deepness of it when people are saying like this is why the wives of today are being treated the way that they are being treated in South Africa because of the word. I apparently makoti is a derived term from mark on steer. So mark on steer, it's the person who makes us the tea in the kitchen. You know, you are here to serve us, if I could put it that way. And some people were saying maybe that's why some wives feel like they are being treated as slaves in their own marriages, because the term that it carries, umakoti, it's a term that is derived from something more like you are here to serve us, not the other way round. So now what happens if when maybe let's say you are an educated wife, and in your educatedness as a wife you are coming from a point of now and in your educatedness as a wife, now maybe you are not the type that is here to serve other people. You are there to be served, and so you hire people to do these things. And then there is also a problem with that. How dare you hire a maid to serve your mother-in-law and your father-in-law? Stuff like that. But yeah, the cultures here in South Africa, that's another thing. Yeah, that's another thing that you come to see as you go by, and you learn the cultures and you learn the languages here in South Africa, because they all borrow from each other, if I could put it like that. There are words that Zulu borrow from Afrikaans, but even though we have deeper meanings of it, um they come and go. I can tell you that you might be 5 minutes in and you're the only one, and then there are people, and then they are not people again. So yeah, it happens like that. But as I'm saying, it's December. It's December, and this is how quiet it is. Like, it's so quiet. It's dead quiet. It's the 16th of December. I am from KZN. I'm from KZN Emondo. I am from KZN Emondo, and yeah, it's a deep rural area that side. Even though now it's not as deep, even though now it's not as deep, but yeah, it's a very deep place that side in the real areas. And I'm like, babe, can you please, cause mina angazi ukuthi ufunani. Yeah, but yeah, it's developing now. Thank God, we're having a small shopping center. Even though people are calling that a mall, that is not a mall, guys. It's a shopping center, and people need to stop saying that it's a mall. It's not a mall. It's a shopping center, and yes, it's got KFC. It's got maybe a couple of salons. Maybe it's got a couple of shops like Pep. Some have Ackermans. I don't know why. Ackermans is there because okay, fine, maybe Ackermans, but it has Pep. It's literally a shopping center. It's not even a mall. And they wrote over there that Emondlo Mall, and they are still doing the same thing. Well, over here, I'll tell you this, because they were trying to juju us into thinking that that thing is a mall since we're in the real areas. Over here, the same module of that shopping center, they're not calling it a mall. They are not calling it a mall. They are calling it Riverside Square. Like they know that it's a shopping center. Like Denfen, this side, they know that it's Denfen Square. Like it's a shopping place where you drop by before you get home if you forgot something at the real mall. Because have you seen a mall? Have you seen how big a mall is? So you know what? To each their own when it comes to that. I feel like they were just trying to juju us into thinking that is a mall. That is not a mall. That is not a mall. That is a shopping center that has ShopRite. Okay? If you don't know where is ShopRite or what is ShopRite, ShopRite is the famous shopping place that is the cheapest here in South Africa. Mm-hmm. Just like they tried jujuing us up into thinking that Walmart is going to be the next big thing, then ShopRite here in South Africa, wait a minute. It cannot. It cannot be, because like when I'm thinking of it, they were trying to hype us up to thinking that Walmart prices will beat the ShopRite prices and the Boxer prices, like it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. And that's why I was saying in the other live before that like they should have made like a market research to understand, hello success blocks, hello, they should have made like their market research if they were coming into that stream, like. So I'm wondering why do they keep gaslighting us into thinking that maybe we are not like maybe we are not civilized enough to see these things when they are doing them. You know what? Somebody came in here yesterday. They are from America and they thought that like this is the American street, and I was like, hey, no. This is the cupcake streets. This is not Mr. Trump's era over here, okay? It's not, okay? So I'm like, they were saying things like, vote for Trump. I'm like, we cannot vote for Trump. We don't know Trump. We know Cupcake. We know the people here in South Africa. Right now, the person that we wish we could all vote for, it is Mkhwanazi. It is Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. And sadly, we cannot vote him into being president because he's too busy trying to hold people accountable, especially those who wish to become presidents, ministers, and everything else. So you will tell me, like, what are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? Sometimes I'm even thinking, like, right now, I was sitting there thinking, like, it is the 16th of December, right? We are not disputing that. But the way it's so quiet outside, it makes me question, is it the economy of Cupcake that is making us suffer like this? Is it? I'm just saying, guys, okay? But please go ahead and like the stream. I don't stay too long in the stream because Like sometimes, I get the people that are usually here, who do things, who come in, they say hi, they like the stream, they send people, and people subscribe, and we have a lucrative what can I say, conversation, but I don't stay too long, because sometimes these streets can get too dark for me. They scare me sometimes. The type of people that come in here, I'm like, can somebody block that person? So sometimes I come in here, we have a conversation, and I go after 30 minutes, because I'm like, hey, like, it's weird, some of the things that people say over here. Sometimes it's scary, okay? But go ahead, like the stream, and yeah, tell me what you think. How is your 16th December turning out to be? Because I was not expecting the streets to be dead quiet like this. There's not even music playing outside right now. Even the kids, I think the kids have just gotten dressed and they went to the mall. That's what I'm thinking that has just happened right now, because the only fun thing that they can do right now is to go to the mall, you know? So maybe, man, I'm just saying. Like the closest thing now you can do, the closest thing you can do, the closest thing you can do right now to have fun is maybe go to the mall, get yourself some ice cream. Get yourself some ice cream, okay? Get yourself some ice cream, and go ahead and you know maybe also decorate a tree. It lifted my spirits. I decorated my tree. It's a tiny one. It wasn't actually for me. I was actually buying the tree for Tali, because I felt like she deserved a tree. And I'm like, girl, I bought it last year. Um, After I gave birth, I was like, girl, you deserve it. Me and you fought. We fought so that you can be here, and God was there with us. You deserve a Christmas tree. But guys, I am still one day I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna tell you the conspiracy theory about the Christmas tree, the decorations that are on your Christmas tree. You know, maybe we should hold on putting things that we don't understand on our Christmas tree, because there is so many ways that you can decorate your Christmas tree without without feeling like, what the heck is going on over here. But another thing that I have recently learned, that, okay, this might be the Christmas, yes, but it's neither the Christmas date that celebrates Jesus Christ, because he wasn't born exactly on the 25th. And also, here in Africa, our Christmas, long time past. It has passed already. This Christmas that we are celebrating on December is just a holiday. And don't you just find it funny though, that even though we are celebrating Christmas, I mean, like, we are saying these are holidays. Do you realize here in South Africa that we don't actually have like holidays, because, like, okay, kids go to school and then maybe they stay 20 or 30 days without going to school. But I heard that in America, they've got 3 months to celebrate summer. They're just celebrating summer. They're home, they're doing other things with their summer. And here we are, here in South Africa. We only have a month. We only have a month to celebrate our summer. And I don't understand, like, okay, we have a month to celebrate our summer. We parents don't even get to celebrate fully the summer. Only the kids get to celebrate the full summer, because it's 3 months, and they get to do everything they like within that 3 months in America. Here in South Africa, we only get like a month. And in that month, only the kids get to celebrate the summer. Nah, nah, the things that we go through, the things that we learn. I mean, like, 3 months of summer. What would I be doing 3 months of summer? Maybe I would upload more. Maybe I would even start a side hustle business on that. Maybe I would even, maybe go visit. Spend maybe 2 weeks at my grandmother's house, where it's nice and quiet. Yes, because say Lalini, it's in the real areas, but that's the fun of it. Maybe plant stuff while I'm in this summer era, because that's how they talk in America. Last summer, this is what we did, and da 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 da. I cannot say that. I can only say December. We did this on December, you know? So I'm just like, but I'm also curious of how like Americans celebrate Christmas. Like I feel like it's so hard to celebrate Christmas while your kids are going to school in the extreme weather that is over there. I do not wish that kind of weather to come here to South Africa. I mean, I'm born in winter, but ever since I gave birth with C-section, mm-mm, I'm not the one. I'm not the one saying winter must come. No, 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 no. Actually, when I'm thinking of it, like saying winter is coming or winter must come, it makes you feel like you're evil. You know. But I'm just saying. I am just saying that like it's. I feel like it's very unfair that we only get a month. Cupcake. Can we discuss this thing that we only get a month of holidays, and some of us only get like 10 days. Some of us working people, like we only get 10 days. You go home, like right now, I'm closing on the 23rd, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm going to get 3 days, maybe a proper 3 days to just chill and relax. And then after the 3 days, I'm going to have to come back and start preparing for January because January is still coming, okay? And you know, January, if you don't want January to catch you hungry, you need to work the best that you can on the whole of December. I'm just telling you from my side. Like, if you really want January to not catch you, because January is the longest month, it feels like it's a whole year. It feels like that 3 month summer thing that they are talking about in America. You will be hungry. And if you don't want to be hungry on January, you better make sure that you work in December. That is South Africa. That is the sad irony of South Africa. Because right now, and don't you guys go and spend so much on December on these kids. You know what? I'm not going to hide it from you guys. I went and bought my baby girl clothes from Pep. I'm not ashamed of it. They are beautiful and they're much sunny. And also, they don't come out color. I won't say the name of the shop where I bought clothes and they were coming out color. But you know what? I went and I bought clothes for her at Pep. And I'm like, it's okay so that we can have money for January when this girl goes back to school because we still need to pay for school fees and I'm paying daycare, but it's still school fees. And I don't want my January to come up and catch me and sneak up on me whereby I'm eating only cabbage. It's heartbreaking, but it's the truth. Thank you, Andy Kendrick. Thank you, thank you. Please go ahead and like the stream if you're coming in. So, guys, as I'm just saying, like that's the gist of us here in South Africa. If you want to enjoy your summer until that January thing happens, don't spend a lot on this week here at 15. Don't spend a lot on this week here at 25. Spend enough to say, I will make some snacks and I will make a nice lunch, whether it's a barbecue. Don't spend like you're not going to 2020 to 2027 or to like. Listen, don't do that. Yes, like people must not do that thing, guys. Don't spend like this is 2025. Don't spend like when you're not gonna go to 2026 and you are not foreseeing the things that you're gonna need because January is coming now, and I kid you not, there are people. Hi, Kosa, Mabunda. Oh, okay. Is it Mabunda? Okay. Koselo. Oh, Koselo. Hello. So I'm just saying, Mina, guys, don't spend like there's no tomorrow. And I'm telling you, right? You see now the 15 just passed. By the time we get to the 20, December is done. December is done. So I'm glad that it's quiet outside. I'm glad that it's the 16th of December and we are not hearing the kabang kabang out there and people are spending like there is no tomorrow. Guys, there is a tomorrow. And remember, this salary, how it's gonna pay for your bond house. Bond house for December, because December it's not like it's not a month, it's still a month where you need to pay your rent and your bond. Okay, you must still remember that. And then there is registration fee for the kids that are starting grade 1 in a new school. There is still school fees There is still stationery. Yay! Guys, did you see the stationery list? Did you see that stationery list? How long it is? And then when you're gonna go ahead and say you're spending like the if you got a bonus, say thank you God. I'm gonna save maybe that 2,000 rand to make sure I get everything properly on this December. You need to tell yourself, thank God, I'm gonna get everything properly on that day. Like, you know what I do, Mina? I won't lie to you. My snacks, ne? It's popcorn in this house, ne? Maybe you're gonna bake the scones, okay? And then you're gonna go and get some juice over there, that diluted juice. The lunch, the biggest lunch we're gonna have over here is that one ready 25th of December. And if when you feel like you are that type who wants to drink the whole of December, count me out. Maybe people are gonna drink on that 25th of December, but we're not gonna drink as if there's no tomorrow. So I have popcorns, and we bake the scones and some cookies over there, and we put it over there. Okay? And how do you do that? Nadia, I don't know about other people, but me, I go to ShopRite and I go ahead and I get that combo. Yeah, 300 rands. Ne? It's the 10 kgs rice, 10 kg rice, 10 kg for flour, and a 10 kg for millis. So that's what I get now, so that we can bake those scones and they can snack on those scones if they are kids. Because these kids these days, basha as if they are wrong tens. Okay? So you get that, and you get your mahalis juice with a combination of what's that? Your oros, and then you have some popcorns, ne? And then you say mamelani ke bantase. Right now we are dividing money, because if you're telling me now that when I want to buy Christmas clothes, how did you not learn from your parents that, listen, if you want to get Christmas clothes at December, you lay by 3 months in advance. Mina, on my daughter's birthday, got it 10 September. We were starting our lay-bys for what? Christmas clothes at December. Okay? So that when December comes, you're not thinking that now you have to split this bonus for the school fees that is coming January, and split it for the bond. And also then you go ahead and now you're gonna split it for the December money for people to drink. Don't do that. Don't do that, Bahesu. Ningayenzi, guys, lay on top. The clothes at Christmas, you lay by them ahead of time. Okay? You lay by September. Because September and November, those are the times. You lay by. You lay by, so that when December comes, you are taking out your child's things. Because labor is what? 3 months. Yes, labor is 3 months. So when now you're starting to lay by and you're putting away, so that when December comes, now you say, Mina, my child has got clothes that December. That's how we do it. Then got December, you're buying the 10 kgs, it's a lot of 300 rand. Okay? You are buying those and you are stocking them there to say, we will be fine. December is coming, we will be fine. Okay? Hey, guys, Katela, when people come over here, it's January. Now people are telling us that they don't have money to go buy the taffies at Askolo. Because remember, by December, on January, these kids are like, boom, they are so tall. And you're like, now I have to change the clothes. Now I have to change the school uniform because it's so small now. And again, Mina, guys, one thing I have learned from my mother-in-law, I have learned it from my aunties at home as well, is that you don't buy clothes that are gonna exactly fit. You buy clothes that are a little bit bigger, so that the child grows with the clothes. Right now, my child is 1 year, 3 months. I am now buying for her clothes from 1 to 3 years. Yes, she may look short, but she's gonna grow with those clothes. Okay? Guys, let's think like people who understand the economy that we are in. This thing of us thinking as if we are Americans. We are not Americans. Libanon, they've got their own problems right now. Let's think as if we understand Cupcake's economy. That's how we are surviving these days, this December thing. Yeah? And now, if when you are like, okay, fine, I've bought my 10 kgs, it's a 300 rand, maybe you might go ahead and add that bucket. There is a bucket at ShopRite. It's a hamper bucket. It's got all the goody nice things inside that bucket. Leona, it's like, I think 300 rands. You put it over there. Look, that's 600 rand. You've bought everything you almost need. Eh? Hi guys, let's think as if we are South Africans and we understand our situation. Do not act like you understand. Do not act like the next door child, Ola, who is rich, when you know your situation. Why not think as if you know the situation in your house? We are born. Think of it like that. I won't lie to you guys. Because yabona njengamanje, right now I'm thinking I want to buy curtains. Ne? I want to buy new curtains. I want to buy new beddings. And I'm not gonna go for the ones that are 700 rand. No, guys. Like I'm telling you right now, Pep is my way. Okay. I saw nice ones. It's a 115. And the last time I bought beddings, it's a Pep. They did not come out color. So I'm gonna go and get those. Ne? So just guys, think as if you understand your situation. Even if you are earning 10,000 rands, for as long as you cannot buy 10 cars, then it means you cannot afford. Think as a person who understands the economy that we are living in. Understand your situation, guys. That's all I'm just saying. That is all I'm just saying. Let us understand our situation. And on top of that, do you realize what we still need to pacify these kids by entertaining them with Wi-Fi? You still have to pay Wi-Fi on top of that. So spend as if you understand this economy that we are in, because even in January they're still gonna want the Wi-Fi, because the Wi-Fi is gonna help them understand the schoolwork that they are gonna approach as January comes. Remember, right now my sister's child went to fetch books yesterday. It's just to tell you how close January is. Ne? She went to fetch her metric books. She was doing grade 11, she passed to grade 12. She went to fetch those books. And do you know what that means? At least she must have her head in the game by the time that January hits. Because some people who are in the and I mean the Model C, the schools that are having their act together, that are getting 100%, they tell you you need to read ahead. Hi guys, yes, let's have time to play and have time to work. But yabona njengamanje, the people who are gonna survive January, it's the people who are working so hard. They are working as if December is gonna end tomorrow. So please, thank you for liking my stream. This has been the longest stream right now. Uh, Thank you for liking. Please go ahead and like if you come in and you see this stream again. Go ahead, like it, and you can also comment. I will see your comments when I'm coming in to see how is the YouTube channel going. And guys, please go watch my videos, okay? I know those ones are for entertainment, but there is a little bit of wisdom over there, here and there. My channel is all about cross continent, type of a channel whereby we speak about everything everywhere. It's not only South Africa only, but you will see. But I love you guys. Thank you for staying with me this long, and thank you for liking the stream. I really appreciate it when you guys do that. I'm gonna go ahead now and love and leave you right now. This hair, it's not going to the salon. I'm about to do it myself here in the house. Okay. I'm trying to save. I'm not stingy, guys, but I really don't want to look like, when there are days where you are broke and you don't want to look that broke, you don't want to look ashy. So I'm the type of girl, no matter how broke I can be, I don't want to look ashy. So I'm going to go ahead now, do my hair, and I'm not going to do my nails today because these are the same hands that I'm going to use to do my hair. Maybe next week I'm going to do my nails when I'm with my sisters at home. But yes, guys, I'm going to go ahead and love and leave you right now. Bye.